Are you interested in starting your own poultry farming and you don't know where to begin? Well, you are in the right place. In this video, we will take you through the basics of poultry farming and provide you a step-by-step guide to get you started. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Coca Farm. The first step here in my list is preparation and planning. You have to set a smart goal for yourself. You have to set a specific, measurable, achievable, and relevant and time bound. You have to say that so time I'm going into my farming. By so time, this is what I want to attain. This is what I want. This is what I need to do. This is the step-by-step guide that I need to take by so time. Don't set an unrealistic expectation for yourself. For example, you want to go into broiler farming, you want to go into layer farming, and you know that your source of income is not as stable as that. So you want to go into 1,000 capacity when you know that your source of income and what your money in your account is not up to that. That is not a smart goal. That is not achievable, and that is not time bound. Also, let me put a disclaimer. Please, anybody that knows that he doesn't have a job, he doesn't have a stable source of income, should not try to go into poultry farming, because just like any other type of business, poultry farming too need money to start up. If you know you don't have a tangible amount in your account, or you don't have a steady source of income to start with, please, it's not for you. I've said in many of my videos that you don't need the whole money to start your poultry farming, but at least you need money. Poultry farming need money to set up, because even if you are going to layers, that layer that lay egg for you, before you can see your first egg, you need to raise them for 5 months. That means for 5 good months, you need to be pumping money into your poultry farming. And even if you are going to broiler, you need to feed them for at least 6 weeks before they can give you your profits. So you need to consider that you need to have a stable source of income. Even if you have a tangible amount in your bank, you don't just quit your job and go into poultry farming if your poultry farming has not yet get established. At least for the first few months of your poultry farming, or for the first year, you need to have a job that is pumping money into the business before the business can pump money back to you, because poultry farming is garbage in, garbage out. I used to say it in my videos, I don't encourage borrowing at all. When I'm starting, I did not borrow. That's why I start at my level. If you know you are able to raise 200 bed with your own money, your own capital, please do that. Don't go and borrow money. The reason is because you meet a lot of things on the way. You have to surmount it. So when you are borrowing, the pressure will be too much. You don't know what you are going to encounter in the business, just like every other business. So the pressure might be too much for you. So borrowing used to kick people out of the business, most especially poultry farming. So that is the first step to set a smart goal for yourself. Still under our planning and preparation, you need to choose the right location for your farm. You can't go now and go and choose a residential area for your farm location. Your farm location must be motorable. That is very important. You have to choose a location that when you want to transport your goods to the town, it must be motorable, so that it will not be difficult for you to transport your goods to the farm. But you have to choose a location that is not very close to the residential area because of the smell, so that they will not keep on disturbing you to evacuate your farm from there. Because we've seen cases of people that set their farm in the residential area and they end up losing that farm. So you need to choose your farm location in the right place. And now you need to choose the type of poultry bed you want to farm. What type of bed do you want to farm? Are you going into broiler? Are you going to noiler? Are you going to layer? Are you going to turkey? Any type of poultry bed you want to farm, you need to know even before going into it. Now you are finished planning, get into action. Setting up your farm is the second step. You get into action immediately. Immediately you've conceived the thought, you have the source of income, then you know the type of bed you want to go into, then you set up your farm immediately. So the first thing you need to do is to get the farm. It's either you build your farm. If you are starting big, well, you can build your farm if you have enough capital to do that. But if not, so many farm settlements that you go there, they can lease out a farm building for you for as long as 1 year, 2 years, even 6 months. You just need to pay per year or per month. You get the structure of your farm. Then the next thing to do is to set up the equipment. You need your feeder, your drinker. If you want to set up your automatic drinker, if you need to bring your cage, then you get the equipment. That is what you do in setting up your farm. Third thing in setting up your farm is to source for quality bird. Quality bird. This is very, very important. I mean day old. Even if you are starting with day old, you source for quality bird. Go to people that know it, that can source for quality, that have been in the business before, to take you to where you can source for quality bird. This is very important. High quality chicks or pullets. Even if you want to get your day old from the hatchery, go and meet the farmers that have been into the business before. Tell them to take you to the place you are going to get your high quality chicks. a good hatchery, and that will determine the success of your poultry farm, if you'll be successful or not. We begin from the type of pullet, the type of bird you source for. Even if you are getting your point of lay, if you are not going for day old, if you want to do point of lay, if you don't want to start from day old, you have to be sure of what you are getting. You don't source a low quality chick because of money. No, don't go for quantity, go for quality. Make sure that that pullet you are getting, or that POL, point of lay bird you are getting, it is quality, so that it will not give you issue at the long run. You've built your farm and you've rent your farm and you've set up the equipment. You have also gotten your quality chicks. So now we move to the next step. The third step is the chicken health and nutrition. The health of your birds really matters to you. Your day-old chick or even your point of lay, they are like babies to you, and you need to know about their health and nutrition. You need to research. You need a professional at this stage to guide you that this is what to do, this is what not to do. Their health, you need to know the chicken behavior, because chicken also has behavior. They have the behavior when they are hungry, when they are thirsty for water. Yes, they have how they behave when they're about to lay, when they need something, when they are sick. So you need to understand the chicken health and behavior at this point. Even your day old, you need to understand them, and also their feeding strategy. You not end up wasting your money on feed. So mind you, feed take like 80% of your capital while starting your poultry farming. Any form of poultry farming you are going into, even if it's broiler, layer, turkey, feed take like 80%. So you need to get accustomed to their feeding strategy. What gram of feed you need to give your bird? You don't just wake up and start carrying your bag of feed and start pouring it for them. Say, this is many, this is not many. They are not okay like this. They are still crying. They still need more, and pour and pour. Or you can't underfeed your bird or overfeed your bird and expect to get profit at the long run. No. So you need to get accustomed to their health and nutrition, their feeding strategy. In my channel, I've dropped a video on the type of feed you need to give, the gram per bird you need to give. You can go back to my channel and go and check the video. I've titled expert and advice on the feeding guide, the feeding guide for your bird, for layers. I've done for layers. I'm still going to do for broiler. You need to get accustomed to their feeding and also to their common disease. We have common disease in poultry farming. If a layer farmer, a broiler farmer, any type of poultry bird, they are livestock, they have life in them, so they are sick also because they eat, they drink water, they defecate. So get accustomed to their common disease that can break out on the farm. Even before your professional arrive, you should have known some things that you need to give to your bird when they need more the vitamin. You need to get yourself accustomed to them and also to their vaccination. It's very funny that so many people reach out to me and they say their bird have not started laying. And when I interrogate them, they vaccinated their bird before, they say they don't know anything about vaccination. That can cause a delay in their laying for layers. So you need to get accustomed to vaccinating your bird, and that is why I always advise and I always emphasize on getting a professional on your farm immediately you bring your bird. The first day, in short, before you even bring your bird, the veterinary doctor or animal scientist is supposed to come and visit your farm to check if the spacing is okay, if you want to raise a 1,000 bird, if the spacing you want to give them is okay, if you are using battery cage system or deep litter system, if your spacing is okay, you have gotten your housing, you need to involve your professional to come and help you check everything, because you need to get it right from the scratch, beginning from their housing, the ventilation. They have cross ventilation. Is there ventilation in your farm? So you need to get your professional to check all those things for you and to vaccinate your bird for you, and because they are always on routine vaccination and also routine treatment for preventing disease outbreak and also for treating. So you need to get that right, their feeding and nutrition. So, and to get accustomed to the type of disease, I will recommend and I will advise that you go to the internet, browse, go online, watch videos, watch YouTube videos like this. You can come to my channel. I have many videos, many useful videos for you. I have one titled "What My Vet Told Me." That's common disease that you can get. Research, be a reader. Veterinary doctor arrive. If there is an outbreak, what will you do? You need to get used to this knowledge. We're in the information age these days. We have free knowledge. You can go online and ask questions on what you don't know about, even before the disease come out. So be a learner, be a learned farmer. Don't do your farming like all those old man in the 80s, in the 90s. Be a learned farmer so that you will get profit at the end of the day. It will convert to profit. This takes us to the last step. This takes us to the next step, which is marketing and sales. Marketing and sales, very, very crucial, very, very important, because what is the use when you have your goods and no one is there to buy it, be it broiler or layers or your egg? I used to tell broiler farmer every time that before you consider going to that broiler farming, make sure you have a market for that already. For broiler, who is going to pack my broiler? Who are the off takers? Did I want to give it to the off takers, or did I want to sell it during festive period? And even if you want to sell it during festive period, what market did I want to sell it? Go out, go to the market before you bring that broiler, so that you will not end up spending excess money. I used to emphasize, if you feed your broiler extra one day, you are eating into your profit. So the marketing and sales is very, very important. Who am I going to sell this? Am I going to process it? They don't want to process it. They don't want to sell live bird. If it is your egg, go and research. Go out into the market. When we started our own farm, I need to go out before our birds start laying. I start going to eateries. I start going to supermarkets. I start going to vendors, people that are selling crate of egg, 2 crate, 3 crate. I start going to them, looking for customers. Even before my birds start laying, I start receiving our first order. Our bird have not started laying before I receive my first order, and I did not say no. I had to go to my nearby farmer, a colleague, a farmer that I know that they have excess egg. So because of the relationship we had together, he had to give me that egg that I sold, and I make a little bit profit from me. Do you see what I'm talking about? And I kept that customer. So I've started networking people. That is why I say you have to know your market demand. That what is the demand of the market now? Because we have 2 types of season in layer farm. We have the glut season where the egg is very plenty. Supply is more than the demand, and the scarcity. So you have to know the season that you are in, and the price of your egg. You have to be updated. The price of your feed, you have to be updated, because feed always gets expensive. At least once in a week there will be an increase in the price of feed because of the increase in the price of raw material. Make sure you are in tune with your key partner, which is your feed seller, and your customer. You have to know the market demand. And again, let me give you a warning for people that want to start your broiler farm, you want to start your layer farm. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Don't say because I see a lot of big loophole in the market. I see that the market need many eggs, and there are so many eggs. There have been demand of egg before you are there, and there will always be demand of egg. Don't say because of that you now want to go and start a 10,000 capacity farm. I want to have a 10,000 capacity farm, of which you did not understand the market demand and that they are season. You want to have a 10,000 capacity, and because you see that the market demand of egg is very much. No. Anybody that jumps up will fall down. Anybody that grows up will stay up. Slow and steady, fast and furious. Please don't do that. That is a mistake. I've seen many farmers fall into that trap because they have money. Even if you have the money, I will advise that you grow into it. Even if you have money to start your 10,000 capacity farm, your 5,000 capacity broiler or layer farm, please don't do that. Don't be greedy. Even if you have money to buy that 10,000 bed, please start from 1,000, start from 2,000. If you don't have much money, start from 200. You will always grow. There is always demand in the market. There is always demand for eggs. There is always demand for meat. There is always demand. Don't be greedy. Grow up so that you can stay up. I've seen many millionaires, even politicians here, go into broiler farming, go into layer farming because they see that I want to eat the market big. I want to be supplying per day. I want to be selling out my egg. I'll have depot in Guduba. I'll have depot in Ifo. I'll have depot in this. I'll have depot in that. And they are starting. They don't know anything about the business. So they have not done it before. They have not done it, and they think they can override the people that have been there for years. They have not done it before, and they refuse to even learn. I want to have depot, and they go big into it because people need. I'll be supplying like 1,000 crates per day, 1,000 crates of egg per day. I want to go into broiler farming. I want to have a 20,000 capacity. No, it is not done that way. It is not. Even if you have your money, okay, calm down, Biko. Learn and grow up so that you can stay up. Grow up, learn the basics. Start from 500, then you grow to 1,000, then you grow to 2,000, then you grow to 3,000, and you increase your market customer base. So you know your market demand, know your pricing, and know how to price. Know the price of egg. Always make research. Go to the other farmer. How much are you selling your egg now? So that you not be left behind. Maybe your broiler, which is meat, maybe your eggs. How much are they selling it? So that you not be selling too higher than the market, or you not be selling below costs of production. Also, you all have to have your record. When you have your record, your day-to-day activity, make sure you record everything going on in the farm. Make sure you record it. That is the only way you will know if you are making profits or loss. That is the only way you will know if you are making profits in the business or you are losing. But when you don't record anything, you just think, I'm just picking egg every day. okay, I have 10,000, somebody have come to buy. If you are like that, you will not know if you are making profit or loss, and that is the easiest way to send you out of the business. And your purpose is to start and stay up. In recap, the first step is planning and preparation. This is when you are going to set a smart goal for yourself. The second step is setting up your farm. You have to set up your farm with the equipment and everything you need to get and source your bird. While the third step is bird health and nutrition. You have to know about everything about their disease, everything about what they are going to eat, feed intake per gram. While the last step is the marketing and sales. So that is all I have for you. You know you have gotten value from this video so far. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell. That is the only way you will know if I drop a useful content like this. And make sure you drop your comments at the comments box. Ask your question, and I will also drop my number at the comment section so that you'll be able to get in touch with my WhatsApp. Thanks for watching this one to the end, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.